Been doing it for about the past 20 years, and about 10 years ago, I started, putting my stuff on the markets.
Usually pretty good sellers. This line's made out of all recycled hot water tanks. You have a welder, you can use it, a tape measure, and a hacksaw. You can build just about anything you want.
This week, it'll take an out-of-the-box thinker like Keith to make the hamster wheel mobile a reality.
There we go. Look, the car's cut in half.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Wait a second.
Cutting 3 feet out of the car was the easy part. Welding it back together will be the next big task.
Tomorrow, we got to have that thing buttoned back up and running so we can get all of the final design work done on the wheel system.
Making the wheels will be the biggest issue, I think.
We'll get back at it first thing in the morning, 8 o'clock.
Coming up on Motor City Motors, the build hits full steam
Yeah, see, we're not fitting. We got a problem.
and gets derailed.
Yeah, it's going to put us behind.
Day 2 starts with the most obvious task first. Put the car back together.
Yeah, let's just double check that wheelbase again, Keith, and tag it in.
Getting the body lined up perfectly is for more than just aesthetics.
Well, that's gonna make it right in those channels just right. If that's not right, then it's gonna run all cattywampus in there and probably flip over or something.
The two halves fit perfectly. Now it's time to weld them back together. The half Festiva is whole again.
I think it looks good. I mean, it looks, but it's cool.
Meanwhile, Dave has made a key discovery deep in the bowels of the warehouse.
Well, I enjoy kind of mining this warehouse for all kinds of little treasures.
2 weeks ago, Dave stumbled upon some iron wheels and used one as the pivot for the asphalter's flinging arm. Now he'll use 2 more as the centerpiece for an even bigger set of wheels.
We're going to cut this rim off, and then we're going to sleeve this with 2.5-inch OD pipe to get it out to 10 feet.
To build the giant hamster wheels, the crew will remove the rummage wheel's outer rims, sleeve the spokes with 10-foot steel pipe, and weld on new channeled rims for the Festiva's wheels to fit into.
You guys know what you got to do.
Nice.
The team tears the wheels down to their hubs, and Dave heads out to build the giant steel rims.
That's it. Oh, this place is huge.
Over 85,000 tons of steel stored in this warehouse will be bent and cut to be used in cars, bridges, and skyscrapers across the country.
Mike? How you doing? I'm Dave from Detroit Bros. How are you? Nice to meet you. We're making 10-foot wheels. We're putting a car that's going to run. The tires are going to run inside those tracks. It's going to be like a car in like a turbo cage. Okay. Maybe you can back right into there.
The structural roller will apply 27,000 pounds of pressure to bend the 400-pound U-channel.
Different characteristics in every steel, different part. So we got 4 of these to do. Yeah. Okay, good. You know, as you roll it, you can see that this is where the metal's shrinking. You see all these crack marks here, all this stress here in the scale. This machine is so powerful, it's just compressing that metal, just shrinking it together.
While engineer Dave works on getting the car rolling, artist Jamie has his own contribution to the project.
This is the motor we took out of the seatbelt track. It's going to get mounted in here. This will get bolted or probably welded to the hood. 3 big, what do they call them? It's like a fan wheel, like one of those hats those kids wear with the spinny hats on it. It'll look funny on that car because this will be like as big as the car. I think it's a winner.
Midway through the day, the rims for the hamster wheel mobile arrive.
Start by taking a line, a string, across it and measure it out 60 inches so the string is centered, and then just make sure that it's plumb like that.
Cutting the steel is another job requiring precise measurements.
So the line's good.
Okay.
So the line's good. Cut it up.
Rock and roll.
Essentially a really big template out of this piece to cut all the rest of the pieces.
So all the halves are the exact same. So everything's the same. Everything's true.
It's not cattywampus.
It's not cattywampus.
A cattywampus rim is no joke. It could flip the car and the K-Bros in it.
Are we done?
I would say for tonight, let's bail. We got a lot of good work done today.
Yeah, we did.
I don't want to rush through tacking that together. No. I feel like getting it done tonight. You know?
No, I don't
As day 2 comes to a close, the rims are still apart,
Yeah, we're going to do a wrap meeting.
All right, cool.
and they only have 3 days left to knock out a massive to-do list.
We gotta weld up the big wheels.
Yep.
We gotta add spokes.
Roll cage over
Roll
top.
cage, okay.
Once we get it in
Pivot point.
once we get it in the wheels, yes. Yeah.
Right. Yep, the brakes up top.
For the big axle.
For the,
yeah.
Yep, for the main axle. So
Yep.
on the
Big
hubs. Yep, and then, yeah, main axle. We will make this happen. I think tomorrow's going to be a big day.
Yeah, I agree.
We'll see whether or not this thing's going to work.
Coming up,
This is definitely a problem.
I disagree.
sparks fly.
How many times do you want me to say it?
I think you're wrong.
Day 3. The Festiva's been chopped down and put back together. But the biggest task still lies ahead. Building the giant hamster wheels and getting the car to run inside them.
All right, guys, let's get started.
Two hours into the day, the tires arrive.
Hey, dude.
What's going on, gentlemen?
I'm James, man.
James Diamond Dave.
Thanks.
We got another fabulous set of 14-inch wheels for you.
Oh, you know what? Actually, let's put it in this rail real quick to make sure. Yeah, see, we're not fitting in there. Yeah, we're way too wide.
The tires are too big for the wheels.
It's 6-inch channel, but there's a whole bunch of material there, so the inside of the track's about 5.
Okay. See, now this is going to be tough to do. This is the narrowest wheel they make in a 14-inch. It's 6 inches wide, you know, unless you have something specially made.
You gotta use motorcycle tires.
Jamie comes